Hi, Steve and Christina with the Brown team, and we're here just to offer a tip. So one of the things we were talking about is options for our buyers. Inventory right
Correct.
now is 1.8 months supply.
Lowest it's ever been.
Lowest it's ever been. It's tight. So we were trying to figure out ways of how can we get options. Well, one of the things we noticed in the stats is that new builds are up 11%. So that means more builders are building more homes.
And buyers are buying
and
them.
buyers are looking at new builds
Yes.
more than they have. So that's an option, right?
Absolutely. So don't let the lack of inventory hold you back in any way, shape, or form. Something to consider would be new construction. There might not be that house on the market, so rather than waiting for it, let's create it. Let's go out there, let's get that builder, let's have them build that house for you. So you need to consider a few things when dealing with new construction.
Yes, like what's the positives of a new build? What do you get out of that?
Well, first of all, you know you're going to have a home to go to. Second of all, it'll be your house the way that you want it, the way that you had it built. It will be the floor plan you chose, the builder you chose. It'll be the colors, the finishes, the lighting. All of those things will be things that you would have chosen. And it's new.
Brand spanking new. It's like driving a new car off the lot. It would be
Right.
yours. You'll put the mileage on it.
Correct.
So some of the cons would be, I think, showing buyers houses and showing new builds before is not the basements aren't always finished.
You won't get as much square footage for the money typically, but you're paying that prime price because it is new construction.
But you can get the basement finished. It's just you're just
gonna
it may
cost you.
cost you more. So
course.
that's a little bit of a drawback when it comes to negotiation leverage. And in this market,
no
everything
seller
is tougher. But new
yeah.
builds, they're setting the price, the standard.
Because it's what they're selling
There's
all
not
their
a lot of
other new
leverage there.
construction homes for. So they don't really negotiate, but neither are sellers of resale right now.
Right.
Sellers just don't need to. So just know that what they're asking is the price that they're likely going to get. Doesn't mean we can't negotiate some things, but it's typically not price. We have to be a little creative, which we can definitely do and give you those tips and ideas. But the other thing too is you want to keep in mind that it takes typically about 4 to 6 months. Of course, as builders get more and more behind because there's more of a demand, that time frame may go up. It just depends on where you're building, who you're building with, and so on and so forth.
And you mentioned where. I mean, they're building everywhere. So if you have a certain location in mind of where you want to be, you can
Let us
probably
know. We
find
can find you that.
a place to build there.
Absolutely.
So the main thing is, it's an option. New builds are more of an option, I think, now in this market
Yes.
than they have been before because there's always been enough existing where new builds or certain people want them. But if you got any questions at all, please contact us because there's definitely a need to be represented when it comes to a new
Absolutely.
build and dealing with builders. You still want inspections. There's still
Absolutely.
things you need to do. So give us a call, but we're just throwing that out there as new builds might be an option for some people, especially if you have a house to sell and you want to go somewhere. You can just go build a new house. And,
You'll know where
and,
you'll be going.
Right size or whatever. So anyhow, just a little tip for you and have a great day.
Thank you.